All right, here we are, the Educated Idiots podcast, coming to you live from Studio 60. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Wilkinson, and I'm going to be running the show like a poor man's LeBron James today. And to my left is Dan Hensing, the Charles Barkley of our show. Say hello, Dan.
Hi.
His favorite part of the action here. All right, so we try to dabble in a lot of different areas on this thing. Minor topic here, but wanted to hit it. Horse racing in the midst of the longest drought ever. I don't give horse racing. I'm going to just come out and say it. Like, I don't.
Have you seen Seabiscuit?
Well, I know that Tobey Maguire was in it, so I'm sure it was magical.
It was magical. I actually enjoyed the movie.
The ESPN bottom line this morning was breaking news. They're going to allow the horse to wear a nasal strip during the race, which apparently, didn't even know horses were allowed to wear the Breathe Right nasal strips. Do you really?
Not when I race, when I sleep.
Oh, well, not... I thought you were going to say I got one on right now. But seriously, it was on the breaking news bottom line. Like, people care about horse racing for about 3-4 weeks a year.
It was like Kentucky only coming back involved.
And then now they just want to turn them into glue. Like, they spend 12... too soon?
You went there, didn't you?
I did there. 10 months a year, they're like, how can we make glue? And then for 2 months, they're like, let's triple crown this baby. And then it's like...
They want a triple crown bad.
Badly. And I kind of want it to happen just so... Now, the owners of the horse... Have you seen the owners of the horse? Two dudes who didn't know much about horse racing, but they bought basically a $10,000 horse, which to me is astronomical. But apparently that's way, way cheap. They bought a horse, generic horse, bred it with a female horse that had been moderately successful.
Any unusual
in
breedings? No, mostly doggy style.
Mostly doggy. And then it created this California Chrome, who is now like $10,000 horse, and they talked about how it's already... This was before it won, the Preakness this past weekend. Just winning the Kentucky Derby made it like a $2 million horse. Wow. 10 G's turned it into $2 million, and the one guy, one of the partners in the ownership, just looks like your freaking average cowboy, Here's
what I don't like is I saw the highlights. That's all I saw, and when I saw the highlights,
you got the highlight. It's a 90-second race, but we just got the highlights.
Well, it was on ESPN or Sports Center or something, and I'm like, they show it, and it's cool, and they're horses, and they're pretty, and they're running, and great, and here they come down the stretch, and the announcer does a great job, and like, wow, this is kind of exciting for 90 seconds. And then you show the people that, like, maybe it's not the owner, but they're crying.
Oh, yeah.
Why are they crying?
The trainer,
What? That's the stupidest thing. I'm like, don't cry. Act like you've been there before.
But that's the problem, is these people haven't been there before. They have no idea what it's like. But it's like, here might be part of it.
This is why we're the educated idiots.
Exactly, yeah.
My comment was educated, but I didn't think it through.
Yeah, hey,
they've never been there before. They got picked on at school.
Oh, the people you're saying, the owners? I'm sure. The horse. The horse was picked on at the stable. I'd like to take... Also follow us on Twitter at Education Idiots, and I want to thank you for listening. I'm Doug. That's Dan. Educated Idiots, and we're out.